So after struggling with this boss for quite a number of times, I feel like I kind of developed a cheese strategy for this boss. And I'm not going to go and look through all the videos on YouTube. This might have already been covered by somebody else. But if not, here is a cheese strategy that I figured out after dying 100,000 times. So first of all, as soon as you enter the room, basically like immediately just activate the tacky skill and just go ham on the boss until the tacky skill runs out. Essentially, the first half of your tacky skill is just going to be running through her defenses, and after her shields are completely depleted, then at that point you'll just be doing raw damage. Once Tacky's skill runs out, quickly dodge the next attack, and then start running away. And I was running away in a clockwise motion away from the boss. Running counterclockwise would probably still work, but it just felt unnatural to me. So at this point, basically, you just keep on running in a clockwise motion away from the boss until your tacky skill fills up. And once the tacky skill fills up, then that's when you go back in for another series of attacks. Now the thing is as soon as you get done depleting your tacky skill in the first time, you're basically like 5% away from ending that first phase. So basically what I was doing is after that first series, as I was running in counterclockwise motion, I was just shooting her with a random rocket to trigger that next phase. Once the next phase is triggered, at that point I was just randomly shooting her with more rockets to try to deplete that shield. So once the tacky skill built back up, I could then immediately just start working down, whittling down her health instead of just working down, whittling down her defenses. And then once that's done, basically you just keep this pattern up. One thing I will say is whenever she jumps up and hovers in the air before she lunges at you, initially I was just keeping up my clockwise running pattern, but she's going to hit you if you do that. So if you don't want to be hit from her lunging attack from the air, as she's coming down, if you'll all of a sudden cut to the middle of the arena, so basically do a 90-degree cut as she's coming in, then you'll avoid her every time. Now the only tricky thing about this particular cheese is the fact that there is that attack that she does that'll insta-kill you, and you can eat one of them because you have your revive, but unfortunately she does it twice, so you have to be able to mitigate one of those. I was trying to mitigate the first one so I could just eat the second one, but unfortunately my aiming was garbage and I messed up, so I had to eat the first one. But luckily I was able to get them taken care of on the second one. I tried to do the homing rocket, that didn't work. I tried to do the shotgun, that was horrible. Basically the only weapon that I was able to have great success with was just the starter, machine gun weapon thing. So yeah, this is the only thing you'll have to actually have some sort of skill with this cheese, is by shooting those orbs that are floating in the air. If you're having trouble shooting the orbs that are floating in the air, the only thing I would recommend is putting the game on easy and just spamming her until you get to that part and practice it. But that's really the only thing that requires any sort of strategy with this cheese, or skill I should say with this cheese, is the fact that you do have to be able to successfully shoot all the orbs in one of those two encounters. Doesn't have to be both of them, but it has to be in one of those two encounters. You do have to shoot all the orbs, because you can't brute force through two of those insta-kill attacks. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the cheese. It's just running in clockwise motion, waiting for the tacky skill to build back up, and then just going ham on her once it builds back up. And sometimes while you're doing that, if you use your gun weapon to deplete her shields, then you'll have much more success whenever it comes to depleting her actual health bar when the tacky skill pops back up. that's all there is for the cheese. I hope that helped you, because I really struggled with this boss. And after I figured that out, I was like, oh, it's game over. My first attempt at this, I had a hitless run, and so yeah, it's a really good cheese. So thanks for watching, and peace out.